I think it can be confusing for people to know the difference between an asset and a product. Like in my view, Warren Buffett says that an asset is something that produces income. Can you explain the differences between the two?
Let's see. Warren Buffett's definition of an asset is quite straightforward, something that generates income or value over time. Now, when it comes to products, think of them more as tangible or intangible items that are created to solve a problem or meet a need in the market. Products can be assets if they generate income, but not all products necessarily fit that bill. For instance, if you create a digital product like an ebook or a course that people pay for, that can be considered an asset because it's generating income. On the other hand, a product that doesn't generate income, or maybe just sits on a shelf, isn't really an asset in the same way. In business, the key distinction lies in whether something is producing value or income over time. Assets are typically things that appreciate or generate income, whereas products are more about meeting market needs. Does that clarify the difference for you?
Yeah, but when you say that a product, like a digital good, like a video course, produces income, it's not completely true because the product itself doesn't generate income. It is the entire business around the product. For example, the business will acquire customers, and customers will download and pay for the digital good. So the digital good by itself doesn't generate income.
Ah, that's a great question. You're making a crucial point. The digital product itself, like a video course, doesn't inherently generate income without the business framework around it. It's the marketing, sales, and distribution efforts that ultimately drive revenue. Think of the digital product as a tool or a component within the larger business system. The business's ability to acquire customers, deliver the product, and handle transactions is what actually generates income. So, in a sense, the product is more of an enabler of income generation rather than the direct source of it. That distinction is important because it highlights the need for a solid business strategy and infrastructure to support the product. Does that resonate with your understanding of how digital products fit into a business model?
Yeah, exactly. So GPT-5 just came out, and I'm sure it's better, but it still enables people to only generate products like, a video course or an ebook or even a software program or a web application. But, it doesn't, GPT-5 doesn't yet help people to create a business around those digital products.
You're right. Advanced language models like GPT-5 can certainly help with generating ideas, content, and even code for digital products. But creating a successful business around those products requires a lot more. It's about understanding markets, identifying opportunities, building customer relationships, and executing a solid business strategy. Those are areas where human intuition, experience, and judgment still play a critical role. While AI can assist with certain aspects, it's not yet at the point where it can fully develop and execute a business plan on its own. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And that's why I think that, even though OpenAI works really hard to produce GPT-5, I think that they're not yet going in the right direction and they may never go in the right direction. And to me, the right direction is to help people not only to generate digital products, but to generate a business blueprint or business system that they can easily use in order to make money from those digital products.
Happy to explain. You're saying that OpenAI might be focusing on the wrong aspect of the problem. Instead of just generating products, they should be working on creating systems that help people turn those products into profitable businesses. That's a more holistic approach, addressing the entire business lifecycle rather than just product creation. If AI can help people develop a business blueprint or system that integrates product creation, marketing, sales, and customer acquisition, that would be incredibly valuable. It's almost like creating a business operating system that people can plug their products into. That could potentially be game changing.
Now, given their prior commitment, it's very unlikely that they're going to go in that direction. They're going to become like an artificial business intelligence. And so there might be an opportunity for startups and for, creators of AI systems to focus exclusively on helping users to create a business system that can then sell and promote and market the digital products that they generate through ChatGPT and the typical large language model.
Given OpenAI's existing trajectory, it's probably true that they'll continue to focus on improving their language models rather than shifting to a business system focused approach. That creates an interesting opportunity for other companies or startups to fill that gap. Developing AI systems that specialize in business strategy, marketing, and sales could be a game changer for creators of digital products. If these systems can help users turn their products into viable businesses, that would be a huge value add. It's almost like creating a business in a box solution that leverages AI to streamline the entire process. There's definitely potential for innovation in that space, and it could be a lucrative area for startups or entrepreneurs who are willing to focus on the business side of things.
I would go beyond business in a box. I would say business system in a box, or even better, business system design in a box or designer in a box. In other words, an AI that can help people through an interview. It can help them to create a custom business system that is perfectly suited for them.
Excellent question. You're thinking of taking it to the next level, where the AI doesn't just provide a generic business system, but rather helps users design a custom system tailored to their specific needs and goals. That's a really powerful concept. An AI-powered business system designer that can guide users through an interview process, gathering information about their products, target markets, and goals, and then generating a bespoke business system could be incredibly valuable. It would essentially be a personalized business strategy and operations framework, optimized for each user's unique situation. That kind of AI-driven design capability could save users a huge amount of time and effort and potentially lead to much more effective business outcomes. It's a really compelling idea.
Let's give it a name. Let's call it a universal business constructor. In other words, this AI would be able to create any business for anyone.
Universal Business Constructor is a great name for this concept. It captures the idea that the AI can construct or design a business system for anyone, regardless of their industry, product, or goals. The term universal implies that it's flexible and adaptable, able to handle a wide range of business needs and scenarios. And constructor suggests that it's actively building or creating something new, rather than just providing generic advice or templates. I think that name really fits the vision you have for this AI-powered business system design tool.
Can you suggest ways for me to create this universal business constructor?
Certainly, to create a universal business constructor, you'd likely need to combine several AI technologies and approaches. One way to start would be to develop an expert system that can gather information about a user's business goals, products, and target markets through an interactive interview process. You could also leverage machine learning algorithms to analyze successful business models and identify patterns that can be applied to different industries and scenarios. Additionally, integrating natural language processing capabilities would allow the system to understand and generate business plans, marketing strategies, and operational frameworks in a way that's easy for users to understand and implement. Another approach could be to create a modular system that breaks down business creation into smaller, more manageable components, such as market analysis, product development, and sales strategy. The AI could then assemble these components into a comprehensive business system tailored to each user's needs. You might also consider collaborating with business experts and entrepreneurs to help train and validate the AI's outputs, ensuring that the business systems it generates are practical and effective. Does any of that sound like a good starting point?
Okay, so that's great. So, can you write a 500-word essay on this universal business constructor and explain to the audience the benefits and why it's needed today?
The Universal Business Constructor is an innovative artificial intelligence system designed to create customized business systems for entrepreneurs and businesses. This cutting-edge tool addresses a significant gap in the market by providing a comprehensive solution that goes beyond product creation to encompass the entire business lifecycle. At its core, the Universal Business Constructor leverages advanced AI technologies to guide users through an interactive process, gathering essential information about their business goals, products, and target markets. By analyzing this data, the system generates a tailored business blueprint that integrates key components such as market analysis, product development, marketing strategies, and operational frameworks. The benefits of the Universal Business Constructor are multifaceted. For entrepreneurs, it offers a streamlined path to launching and growing a business, reducing the complexity and uncertainty often associated with startup ventures. For established businesses, it provides a means to refine and optimize their operations, improving efficiency and competitiveness in an ever-evolving market landscape. In today's fast-paced business environment, the need for such a system is more pronounced than ever. With technological advancements and shifting market dynamics, businesses must adapt quickly to stay relevant. The Universal Business Constructor empowers entrepreneurs and business leaders to do just that, equipping them with the tools and insights necessary to succeed in a rapidly changing world. By democratizing access to sophisticated business strategy and operations, the Universal Business Constructor has the potential to unlock new opportunities for innovation and growth, making it an invaluable asset for anyone looking to build or expand a business.
Can you write an invitation that I can send to my LinkedIn connections so that they can join my email newsletter and receive notifications and news regarding the development of this universal business constructor?
Of course. Here's an invitation you can send to your LinkedIn connections. Exciting news. I'm currently developing a groundbreaking tool called the Universal Business Constructor, an AI-powered system designed to help entrepreneurs and business leaders create customized business systems that drive growth and success. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments, insights, and behind-the-scenes looks at this innovative project, I'd love for you to join my email newsletter. By subscribing, you'll receive exclusive updates on the Universal Business Constructor, including news on its development, potential applications, and how it can benefit your business. Simply click the link to join and stay informed about this exciting new tool that's set to revolutionize the way we build and run businesses.
The universal business constructor initially can be a simple web interface where people answer a series of questions, and it can be multiple choice. And then the universal business constructor will generate a report or a blueprint so that people can start building their custom business.
So the initial version of the Universal Business Constructor would be a web-based interface where users answer a series of questions, likely multiple choice, to help the system understand their business needs and goals. Based on their input, the system would then generate a report or blueprint that outlines a customized business plan, covering key aspects such as market analysis, product development, marketing strategies, and operational frameworks. This report would serve as a foundation for users to start building their business, providing them with a clear roadmap and actionable steps to take. It's a great way to make business planning more accessible and streamlined, especially for entrepreneurs or small business owners who might not have extensive experience in business strategy. By starting with a simple yet effective interface, you can test and refine the system, gathering feedback from users and iterating to improve the output and overall user experience.
So, if we go back to our initial discussion about the differences between an asset and a product, I guess what I'm trying to aim for is an AI that can generate assets which produce income, as opposed to AIs like large language models that only generates products for people.
You're looking to create an AI that generates assets that produce income rather than just products. That's a key distinction. In the context of the Universal Business Constructor, this means the AI would be designed to create business systems or models that generate revenue streams, rather than just producing individual products or services. By focusing on asset creation, you're aiming to empower users to build sustainable businesses that can generate passive income or ongoing revenue, rather than just creating one-off products that may or may not be successful. That's a really interesting approach, and it could potentially be a game changer for entrepreneurs and business owners who want to build long-term wealth and financial stability.